Greetings, Condors. This is Conman 101, and I don't know what's going on because I just hit 75 subscribers. I do kind of know what's going on, but it's so totally insane. So let me show you what exactly happened before. Oh, and also, my tongue is blue. I really apologize for that, but I was like just finishing a push pop when I found out I had 75 subscribers, and my mind was just blown. I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna try to brush away as much of this blue as I can before I make this video, and I did a pretty good job, but not a really good job because you can still see the blue on my tongue, but I think I'm far away enough that that doesn't make a difference. But anyway, let me show you how this happened. Okay, so this is Network Gravity's channel. I'll zoom in on his logo so you can kind of see it pretty well. He has 700 subscribers. And see this shout out Sunday thing here? He gave me a shout out, and that is just unbelievable, so I would really like to thank him for that. So thank you to Network Gravity. I'll leave the link in the description for you to check his channel out. So thank you so much to him. He did so much to help me, and so I was at 60 something subscribers, and he gave me a shout out, and already I have almost 80, so thank you to him. It's just totally unbelievable. So without further ado, I was going to make this video because someone in the comments commented when I was at 60, what am I going to do for the special, and I was kind of thinking about it, and then someone else commented right after asking me a question, what are some of your biggest pet peeves? I'm going to do this video for my top 10 pet peeves. So here is the list of 1 through 10. My 10th biggest pet peeve is when people are telling stories and they tell them like in the present moment. Like, okay, so I walk into the closet and I see, no, I mean like, you should say I walked into the closet, like, because you're not actually walking into the closet right now. Well, yeah, I know that, sure. So I walk into the closet. I don't know why that infuriates me so much, because it's like, just tell it like you're telling me what happened instead of like describing it like it's an action movie and you're like explaining the whole script like scene by scene. Just tell me what happened in the past tense. Otherwise, it just bothers the heck out of me. I don't know why. Number 9 is when a teacher tells you that they're gonna show us a movie in class, and then we all say hooray, and then she says we're gonna take notes on it. It takes away the whole thing. It's not a movie anymore. No matter what movie it is, even if it was The Avengers and we had to take notes on it, it turns into a documentary. Movies are meant for watching. You're not supposed to take notes on them, otherwise it turns into a documentary. So that is the number 9 thing. By the way, some of these might be school related, so some of you may need to think back a little bit into high school to understand what these pet peeves are. The number 8 thing that gets on my nerves a bunch is when people ask me the same question. So, what did you get on the AP test? Oh yeah, I got a 4. So, what did you get on the AP test? I got a 4. So, what did you get on the AP test? Number 7 is when a person is taking a little bit longer than the rest of the class to figure something out, and then they finally get it done, and then they start yelling at the next person in line who hasn't finished yet. Oh yeah, I finally figured it out. Come on, how have you not figured it out yet? It's like so obvious. Number 6 is when people are eating and they smack their lips together. I get that you're enjoying the food, but everyone else is eating here and it makes the food sound disgusting and it's so loud and annoying. I get that in some cultures you're supposed to like smack your lips together because it shows that you like the food. We get that you like the food. Tell us that you like the food and then keep on eating. Just keep your mouth closed, please keep your mouth closed. Number 5 is when people post something on some sort of social media site, even on like a group chat or something like that, like group messages on my phone. Sometimes my friends do this, but they say, "Oh, well, that sucks," or like they say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sad about what just happened," and then you say, "What's wrong?" And they either say, "I don't want to talk about it," or they don't respond or anything. If you're going to put something on a social media site or someplace where other people can see it, it obviously means you want someone to ask what's wrong. Otherwise, you just look like an attention hog. Don't do that. If you have something that's wrong, then you should just say it all in one line instead of like seeking the attention and then just not saying anything else. If you say, "Oh, that was the worst day of my life," most people are going to just assume that you're joking and it wasn't literally the worst day of your life, because I seriously doubt that. But if it really was the worst day of your life, you should, well, first of all, you probably shouldn't post something like that on social media. You should talk to your friends or family. But even if you do post it on social media, say what's wrong instead of just saying, "I don't want to talk about it." The next 2 will be based on things that are really annoying that happen when you're trying to walk to class in the hallway. So, number 4 is when there's a group of people in the hallway literally walking in a complete straight line horizontally just across. They're taking up like a third of the hallway and you have to like curve all the way around them. Like, walk in a group, I don't care if you even walk in a single file line, just walk in a group at least. Don't literally, it's literally like one after another. I don't know what made them think they could do that, but it's literally just fanned out, just one across the other, side by side, across the hallway. It's a group of like 5 to 10 people, and I have to swerve all the way around just to get around them. Like, you have to like be aware that other people are walking. Number 3 is also a really annoying thing that happens in the hallway. So if you are walking and you're not by yourself, if you're not in your house and you're walking, then pay attention to where you're going. Don't be staring at your phone. I see so many people staring at their phone and just walking right into something, or even more annoying, walking into someone. I can't tell you how many times I've been walking and someone's been on their phone and I try to get out of the way and they just bump into me, and then they look at me like I was the one who did something wrong. You can't be looking at your phone when you're trying to go somewhere. People are totally obsessed with their Instagram and aren't paying attention to where you're going. Pay attention to where you're going. Okay, number 2. Now, my friends are really guilty about this, so you know who you are. I'm pretty sure none of my friends watch these videos anyway, but anyway, number 2 is when you're sitting somewhere and you're talking with your friends and there's only a group, like maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 of them that are talking about someone you don't even know. I'm just sitting here listening to them say, "Oh, hey, yeah, you know Rob, he did this." They get into a whole conversation, just the 4 of them, and all the rest of the friends are like, "We don't even know this person." I mean, I'm sure there's some time during the day where you're gonna get together with 4 of those friends somewhere in a class or something, and just the 4 of you can talk about Rob's crazy antics. Just don't talk about it when they're the majority of the people that have no idea who you're talking about. And finally, what you've all been waiting for, my number 1 pet peeve, the number 1 thing that annoys me most in this whole world, is when people use the word literally and it's not literal. At the classroom yesterday, I literally died of embarrassment. Oh my gosh, I've literally been waiting forever for you guys. Don't say literally if it's not literally. If you say it was literally 10 miles long and it was 10 miles long, then sure, just say that. But if you say you literally died, or you were literally waiting forever, it's not literally. It's not literally happening. Literally means it seriously happened. You're not kidding. You're not joking. It's serious. It literally happened. It doesn't mean that you can just say I literally died and it means you're just joking that you died. If you say you literally died, you died, which makes no sense because you couldn't be telling the story. Don't say the word literally in the wrong context like so many teenagers do. I mean, sometimes I guess I'm guilty of doing that, but most of the time I make sense when I say the word literally. And here's a bonus pet peeve. When people are like responding to something and instead of saying I said, they say I was like if someone did something rude and they're like I was like, what the heck are you doing? If you say I was like, that is so annoying to me too. Like, why are you saying I was like when you're saying something? Why don't you just say and then I said something to him and he said something to me? Don't say I was like. It's so annoying to me. I don't know why, but please just don't say that. So that was my 10 top things that annoy me. But seriously, in all seriousness, thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done for me in the last, it's almost 4 months actually. Wait, is it 4 months? I think it might be almost 4 months, but it's been 4 months since I started, and somehow I've already gotten up to 75 subscribers. So I'd like to just thank all the people who have helped me along the way. I'll actually say the names after 100 because it was so short of a time ago that I said the names of them on 50 subscriber milestone. Maybe I'll make a video for my 100th video. That'll actually be 2 videos from now actually, because I think this will be my 98th video. But maybe I'll make something for 100 subscribers or my 100th video. And then maybe if I eventually get up to 2,000 views, I'm at like 1,600 views right now, but if I get up to 2,000 views, maybe I'll make a video about that. But anyway, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for so thank you guys seriously from the bottom of my heart for 75 subscribers, because it seems like just yesterday that I was pulling up my iPad and sitting over there and with terrible quality. It was like dark out and I was like making just random videos, not even taking into consideration that people would be watching them and thinking, wow, that's terrible quality. And now I think I actually have some pretty good quality. I got an intro and I got an outro, and I'm just doing my best to have the best experience for you guys. I'm super pumped for my South Dakota vlogs. I'm gonna be trying really hard to make those look really cool. And so thank you guys again. Thank you so much for everything you've given to me. Anything I give to you guys that you thank me for, nothing compares to what you guys have given to me. You've helped my confidence so much. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on the flip side.